Alright guys, welcome back to Planet Crafter. Yeah, in the amount of time that it took me to gather the resources from over here, I went and gathered up the rest of the iridium and made several different rods. Um, Man, we have unlocked a lot of stuff. Look at the KTI over there, 555. So it is just like things just start to come very quickly. We have the biodome ready to go. We have the launch platform. We have the ore extractor. We need to go find the osmium. Osmium, yep, we need to go find that. So I have some food over here and a little bit more water. Maybe I'll grab an extra water. Alright, let's go look. I think there might be some down here in this, I know there's a cave up here. I don't think that those are melted yet, though. I know there's an osmium cave up here. I also know there's one over here on the other side of this, so let's go over there. I don't know if if it's open or not, so we're gonna have to go kind of experiment and see. Hopefully we don't die to death, because, oxygen and all that stuff. What we need. Oxygen. And like it does in Subnautica, it doesn't tell you here, it just kind of beeps at you. So you gotta keep a close eye on your oxygen. But yeah, welcome back. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying this little series on Planet Crafter. It's just been a while since I had played it, like I had mentioned, and I wanted to check out the new updates that there were, and basically walk through it with everybody on the channel, and then, alright, we got enough stuff, and then we'll, kind of just, do some other things, just kind of, well, I've got some other games that I want to try. I definitely want to do Starfield when it comes out, here in a couple weeks. I want to do, there's several things I want to check out, but for now, this is the one we're going to be checking out. Just for fun. Because this one is really satisfying. And what we'll probably end up doing, like I did already, is we'll play, and then I'll probably do some resource gathering and some organization, and then hop back into the episode. That way you guys don't get the boring, stuff of what's going on. So like down here, where we need to go. Hopefully I don't break my ankle here. There are some other wrecks over here. I'm looking for the cave entrance right here. Like I said, I don't know if it's like sealed shut. What? This is the easiest way to get oxygen. I have extras just in case, but this isn't really where I want to build this either, so take it with us. Because we need that osmium in order to build the the ore drills. And really, one of the best... Yeah, it's still frozen, see? When does this melt? Does it say yet? I don't see it telling me. There. 100 NK. I don't know what we're at. Well, I'm going to save the Rex down here for whenever we want to go exploring. And we'll make it back to the cave. Basically, we're just waiting around to see, like, what we can find. Waiting for the planet to kind of terraform. And stuff, because, I mean, that's basically what this game is. We're terraforming this planet, but we have to wait for it to actually do it. So let's see if we can make it back up here. And I haven't found any of that blue osmium rock yet. But it's in those mines that are still sealed up with the... Whoa. with the glaciers, so, you know, it's kind of like, well, you know, what can you do? You can't really do anything about it if you can't get to it. You have to wait for the planet to heat up. And I think we have the T3 heaters now, which take... This is 4.5, this is 28, so really we need to go replace all of the heaters with this, with the T3s. We're probably gonna have to build our little thing again here. We'll come up here and see if we can't find a little bit more super alloy. There it is right there, but we're just gonna build this one for now. Hop in here, take a breath, and we'll take it back with us. There are other ones back over there. We can come up on this ledge here and look around for super alloy. Hopefully we don't fall off. There's one over here. And super alloy does come in like meteor showers too, but that's really difficult to get during the meteor showers, I think, at least, because... Jump! Made it, guys, we made it. It's hard to get, I think, because you basically have to chase the meteors around. And sometimes... sometimes they hit you, and it's kind of... yeah. Not always, like, the best thing to do. But once we get the ore extractor, and really we need the T2 to get this kind of, to get specific things. But anyways, we'll get it. We'll get there eventually. It just takes a little bit of time. We already have the grass spreader, which is why I'm trying to like get some of this stuff so maybe we can build those things. Anything else? There's aluminum. Aluminum or aluminium, however you want to say it. It's kind of depends on where you're from. Jump, boy! Yeah, nice. One on the other side over there. Not much to be found up here. I want to get down from here now. Go ahead and use it just to do it, because why not? Another one. Gonna break our ankle? Oh, good. Alright, well, let's go see what we can find over here. We'll try to get our heaters upgraded to the T3s because it's just more, it just makes more sense to do it that way. And then I found, whenever I was getting the rest of the iridium over there, I found a chest and I was able to find a bean plant, or a bean seed. And I know that the bean seeds are better for planting for food, so I went ahead and swapped it out. I have that eggplant in my inventory now, which gives you 25 health, and I think the bean gives you like 45 or something like that. I don't know exactly. So, let's sort our inventory here. The bean's at 82, the squash is at 100%. What does the squash give us? 40, so even the squash is better than that guy. Lots of aluminum. Okay. These guys take aluminum and the iridium rods and silicone and titanium. So let's get rid of some of this stuff here. We'll eat that whenever it's necessary. Take this one for now. Always keep an extra one on us just in case. Wait, I'm gonna drop that fabric off. Okay, so silicone. Where do we have that? There's the fabric. We don't have any silicone. Are you kidding me? This is when it's going to be nice to have the big lockers full of stuff. And actually, it's probably inside this one. Hold on. The one I didn't look in? Nope, still none. Wow, okay. Titanium, we have some, so we need 4 silicone, basically. Oh, the ever-present need of resources. Always there. But our planet's coming along. Coming along. Like. What can we drop? I don't have anything that I'm willing to drop. Guess if anything, I'm willing to drop an air tank so we can get a titanium. Titanium's like the most abundant thing on this planet. I can't seem to find one right now. There we go. Now, do these go outside or inside? Inside. Okay. So already we're in need of more room. Get rid of some of this stuff. We need those. We don't need these. Okay, we have some iron. What do we need to build another one? Iron and titanium. Why not? What? Why? Why won't you let us? Maybe not enough room in the ground. We'll have to take these down. Let's go ahead and put a T3 in here. Really? I can't get through. There we go. Give us a little extra room here. Get rid of that. We don't need that. Alright, one more. Can we build another one? Yes. And it shuts us down, but that's kind of what we were expecting. We have the nuclear reactor. How many does it take? 1 rod. And how many of these? 3. I mean, I hate to use them, but it's kind of like, well, what do? We need them. Okay, let's put this one up. Gonna start back here with these guys. So instead of These ones are 15 or 19.5 energy. This one has 86, so we should be good for a little bit. A little bit. What else do we need for another T3 heater? Titanium. Oh, hello. And we want to make 2 more, so we need another titanium. Another one. Grab this one here. Now look at our numbers. As you get those T3, T4, T5, that the KTI or whatever it is, the terraform index, that is just, it shoots up way high. These ones take 17.5 energy. Cool, that works. See, these ones are 4.5. Which is almost not even worth having, but for now we'll leave these ones. What else do we have as far as upgrades go? We have several of these built already. We really need one of these going, but we need the heat up. Look at that heat going now. Like, look at our numbers just hauling ass right now, so that's awesome. Great. Sounds like another storm's coming in. Let's see if we can make another run, just to make extra room. Yeah. And we found another seed, so why don't we go ahead and do this. We need 1 magnesium, then we'll take this guy. So this is just a lerma, let's take that guy. Water bottle. Nice, I think that looks so creepy with those planets like coming up black like that. It's so creepy. Okay. We have aluminum. We have 1. We could try to go. I'm just dumping stuff off in here right now. Because let's find some more water. Oh, the flower pot. Let's go check on these. I want to see when these melt. That way we can get through, we can start getting sulfur. I have a crafter inside this one here, so we'll make some more water bottles. But yeah, look at that. Just from the beginning of the episode, we were at like 550. Now we're at 800 on our terraform index, so that's great. Super cool. Water, we have some extra iridium here. I'm going to go ahead and take it. So we can have the rods whenever we need them, and then hopefully we can get up into this section here and start getting that... Actually, we might be able to go around to the wreck and look in there, because when it starts to melt, you can start to get some of that stuff. This one's not going yet. Let's see, what is this at? 100 NK. I don't know what that means, but... I'm sure it means something. And we have an extra oxygen just in case. Well, I'm going to take off towards that other wreck, and we'll go see what we can find. If that one is starting to melt yet. I don't know if there's another one. There might be one over here. I'm not sure. Another mine. I'm more familiar with this whole section than I am that section. But we'll get there. Once we can move around faster, we'll get there. Okay. Getting up these mountains is kind of a pain. I would love to get the rockets, and we probably could. I just don't want to waste all of our iridium quite yet. Until we're able to get some other things. So you see it's right there. When we can start to gather this stuff. There's the 2 that we need, we just can't get to them. So there's that. Just take all that and aluminum. Take all the stuff that's kind of somewhat vital importance. These are not. Aluminum is a little bit more of a necessity. Then iridium at this point in the game. There should be another chest down here too. I'll go take a look. I just want to see what's in it. Take a look and see. I know where there's another gold chest too. We can go find it. There's at least 2 more that I know of. There's a chip. Take that. Maybe it'll unlock something cool. Now we start the long trek home. Much faster with the rockets. Or with the jetpack. So now that we have some aluminum, we'll put up another pressure drill, so that way that will continue to go up. Do these take? These don't take aluminum, these do, so I'm not so worried about taking these ones down because those resources are pretty plentiful. So, which all the resources become very plentiful eventually. Cool, we got the water extractor, awesome. That's great. Next we have the T5 backpack. Awesome, that's gonna be good. Hopefully we can get that soon. We have the biodome that we could make. Let's go. Oh wait, let's do that chip. Oh, GPS satellite T1. Okay. We have the Lerma. Maybe we should build another one of these. Of course, we don't have a lot of we don't have a lot of space as part of the problem. So if we get this one here, take 2 of these and make a rod. Cut down on the amount of space we are taking up here. Silicone and magnesium. Yeah. Yeah, okay. And for this one we need iron and titanium. This one is 1 magnesium and a couple silicone, so let's get one of these. One of these, and we'll go find 1 silicone. Quick. Real quick here. Is this? It's quite a bit less, but you know, it is what it is. This is the good one. 78, and even then, we should probably put it in the grass spreader. Where is that? Under biomass. We'll do that. We'll put the grass spreader up too, because that'll start building biomass and oxygen. So it's really just good to keep an eye on this kind of stuff, because this one gives you 108 oxygen a second and plants, whereas this one gives you 13 oxygen per second, which is not very good. In the grand scheme of things, it's really not. So best to just keep an eye on what you're getting. And as you unlock stuff, make sure that you put the newest things to good use, because it'll up your index faster, which will make everything grow faster. Did we get that? Okay. Guess we didn't. I sure hope we're good on the energy. Now, I don't know if these need to be spread out. If you guys have any advice on that, make sure you let me know in the comments below, because I would love to know if I need to add, if these need to be spread out, like around the planet, or what. Because I typically try to keep them like stocked up in the same area. We have everything we need for this, and this. We should build those things. The water extractor is not that good, but it works. You get 4 water bottles per thing, so let's get an aluminum. And a lerma. I'm going to take these 2. Well, what else do we need for this? I don't know. We'll have to see. So we got that over there. Let's put the grass spreader over here. And this is not the flower spreader, so you can't actually do that. Okay. Alright, well, let's put this one back. I was going to put that flower in the flower spreader. I thought it was a flower spreader, but it's not. It's different, so. Keep our oxygen going. We're going to keep that in there. And then we need to make this, so we need silicone, magnesium, and a of these. Let's just go look around for what we needed. We know what's out here, right? Yeah. 1 silicone, that's it. Anywhere? Close by? Alright, so let's build this water extractor. That way we don't have to keep melting ice. We can just use this to get water. No! Okay, so we don't have really the stuff to build that, so let's build these. The ever-present need for more stuff. All the time. Never ending. Oh, that's great though. I really enjoy this game. You know, it is kind of a pain at some points, but you know, once you get everything kind of working, it works out really well. Right, I don't have these memorized, so I have to look at them like every 5 minutes. That's why, because I don't have them memorized, so. Oh man, come on. Iron and silicone. We're going to need water before we find what we need, probably. We'll see. Maybe we can hurry. Maybe. Do we have enough? Maybe. Our first rain! Oh my gosh, that's awesome. That's fantastic. Wow, that's a heavy rain. Pretty intense. Huh. It's raining and there's nothing in there. Nice. No. Surrounded by water and we die of dehydration. Whew. Okay. Man, the rain's loud, huh? There we go. Now we're not going to run out of water. Anytime soon. Okay. Alright. Now, do we have the T... Yeah, what am I looking at? Yeah, we have the T2 boots. Okay, good. There's the T4 backpack. Ooh. Oh, we don't need this much food. But can we take this off now? Okay. What else do we need? Super alloy times 3. Yikes, man. Wow, look at that. Awesome. That's fantastic. Great. Heavy iridium. Okay, we have a little bit of food, a little bit of water, a little bit of oxygen. What are we waiting on? We need this. We need our heat index to go up. Alright, it's going up. Just going up kind of slowly. Our biomass is going up very slowly. So that we're currently in the rain stage. Pretty soon we'll have liquid water out there, which means we'll have lakes and stuff. We need to build this guy. Really, we need these. We need the ice caps to melt. So we need those guys gone. Wait, we need to remember to harvest our food. That way they continue to grow. We'll keep the space food as backup and try to keep some of our stuff growing here. We're going to need a lot more growers and a lot more space. Eventually. Alright. Oxygen's going up, heat's going up, pressure's going up. So where do we go? What do we do? Look, guys, our first grass. Look, it's the patch. Now we gotta start mowing our yard. Oh, man. But at least it's upping the oxygen quite a bit. There are things we could check out over here. We have an extra oxygen. We could go and check out over here. There's a big wreck over here, and then there's a smaller wreck. Or a... well, what do you want to call it? A pod. The ice is still there. But I think we're going to go check out that pod real quick. Get a little oxygen. We'll go this way. We have 2 titanium. We need 3 iron. Normally you can find the iron that you need in the amount of time you need, but it's just kind of scary. I like to go and make sure I have it all. So there's a little wreck right over here, or a pod where somebody was living. Iron, iron. Where art thou? There it is. Okay, so just over this hill is another spot. There's also the alien cave over here, which everyone kind of knows about, but you can go find some more super alloy in there. But here's another pod. Let's go ahead and build our spot for oxygen. Even though it's hovering. I don't worry about it too much because it's like, you know, hey man, it's space. Nice. Seed lerma. Alright, let's see what they had to say. Our ship has crashed for an unknown reason on this planet. Many of us died on impact. Some of us died on the surface. I'm the only one left. I tried to survive, but this land is too hostile. My health is getting bad. Going outside one last time to try find some water. Imagine, guys. Freaking scary, man. Let's build that locker back here. Maybe, yeah. Put everything back and take our things, and we'll go see what we can find over here. If we can make it that far. Again, I always end up building the pods everywhere I go, because you're more likely to run out of air than you are anything else. Alright, I already have 3 iron, that's great. Lots of resources out here, huh? We could go to that big wreck over there. But I'm kind of saving that one. Because the further you get, the more they... Oh, we can get in over there. Yeah, that's where we can gather some sulfur. Although we don't need it quite yet. So this is the... Remember when they first came out with the game, this is where the alien door was that we didn't know what it was. Now, there is a way now to get in there. Which I find incredibly creepy. Get some oxygen, let's go. Take a look around. Pick up as much super alloy as we can find in here. Cool. That's good, man. Those flowers are more than anything that we have. Like those seed lermas, those are going to come out. We're going to put these flowers that we just found in there. I think those ones are 250 or 300 on the oxygen. There's this big door here that you were never able to go in there, and now we have the ability to open it. But not quite yet. Not quite yet. Let me go in a little bit of a circle here. I'm just checking back. Make sure we didn't miss anything. Right there. And then that's how we go out. But I didn't go this way, so let's check this way real quick. Take the important alloys here. That goes back to the door. Alright, let's get out of here. Some oxygen. So we were able to find some super alloy, which is good. And this way we should be able to get into the sulfur area. Up in that area, but I don't know if it's... is it iced over? No. You can see the yellow cloud up there. We're just waiting to get our osmium so we can build some drills so we can start harvesting some of that ore. Take all these. Go ahead and leave the iridium. Take this guy so we can take that. Drink that. Eat that. There's another bean. These are good to have. We really don't need the iridium or uranium yet, so let's go ahead and take these guys. And we'll come back for this stuff. And I always leave the pods up if I've got stuff inside of them. That way I know, hey, I can go back and there's still stuff in there. And if there ever comes a day whenever I don't need them, I just take them down. Oh, nice. I love the rain. So nice. It hasn't rained around where I'm at in like months, man. It's been like, we're in so desperate need of rain. It's so hot, even where I live, that it's like, this is, oh, it's so nice. Man, it's a heavy rain. Huh? I can't hear you. So now that we have some extra super alloy, I think I want to go and build the jetpack so we can move around faster. Speed limit, these are 300. 150. Oops. That one's 400. 200. That one's 600. Okay. Excellent. All this stuff. So really we just want to take the... What do we need to build this? 2 rockets and a titanium, but we need... What do we need to build these? More? Titanium. Oh yeah, now we got the jetpack. Then we get the exoskeleton times 2. Or what do we have now? We have the T1. Here's the T2. Okay, it requires some stuff. Let's take this off. Wow. We lost a lot of stuff there. Need this guy. We'll come pick this stuff up in a second. What do we need? Oh man. Bunch of magnesium, titanium, and silicone. Always short something, you know? We're always short something. We just need a silicone. One measly silicone. Let's see. There's one. All the way out here. There we go. Now we can build it, I think. Which will allow us to equip more items. That's the whole point of this. Yeah, the exoskeleton or whatever it's called, that's the thing that allows us to equip like the different chips and different backpacks, different equipment and items that we need. Basically it helps us become a stronger Iron Man. Let's see, let's build that. This one off, put this one on, which gives us 3. We'll pick up all of our stuff. Let's get our backpack, our jetpack, and our equipment. And then this chip, this was our mining chip. I was gonna say, don't tell me you're gonna be stuck there forever. Really? You're really gonna be stuck there forever? Whatever, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Now our oxygen should be going pretty quick, since we've increased that quite a bit. Get rid of this chip. Oh, a new area lamp. Well, that's nice. That's always nice to have. Okay. This, I don't know. This needs to be up to 100 something. I don't know if it's enough to go check yet, but we guess we can fly there now. Yeah. Much better. Let's go fly there and see if we can gather a couple osmium there, and then we'll place a ore extractor in the iridium mine, so we just keep building iridium rods, so we can keep building rockets, so we can attract more uranium meteors, and then all that other stuff. All those things. Well, see, having this thing is like so nice, so much nicer. Awesome. Fantastic. There's one for the... Yeah, see, we're not quite out of it yet. But since this one's out of it, we could probably... The other one on down in that canyon's probably ready to go too, so we could go get another one from there, and we could place one in the aluminum mine, one in the iridium mine, and really be squared away. We're really going to be looking good here in a minute, guys. I mean, we're looking pretty good right now. Just having these resources, we're doing pretty stinking good. And once we get to T2, we can put one back in the osmium mine, and we can basically just be having these resources all the time. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. It's going to be fantastic. So we'll take this stuff back. What do we need to build this? Okay. Hopefully we have some stuff here. I don't want to get this out, that way we continue to have water. I have a feeling I'm going to have to take this down in order to get that. We need 2 of those. 2 super alloys. 2 titaniums. And 2 rods. That means we need to get rid of some of this crap. This. Keep one of those. Do we have enough to make another rod? Hopefully. Getting a little cramped in here now. Okay, what else do we need? We have 5 of these, so we can build 2 of them. We need 1 more titanium. We'll find that on the way. Yep. There it is. Alright, let's put 1 over here. So we can keep gathering aluminum. It gathers it more slowly, but at least it gathers some. Oh man, this is great. We have the rocket pack, and we have drills going on, or whatever these are called. What are these called? We'll see here in a second. An ore extractor. Well, that's about right. I wonder if we have enough uranium to get another. Alright, let's check this one. So here's one. I don't think did I get another one? There's another one over here, and then there's one in here. Yep, they gave me one of those, so we can build another one of these guys. Oh yeah, we're looking good. We're gonna have power. We're doing good. We're getting on it. Getting on it, yes. Okay, we need another water bottle. And we need 1 more super alloy. Get this thing back online. I hope. Yes. Okay. So like I said, I always like section my stuff off. I always want to put like all my power stuff over here in one section. Put my pressures in another section. There we go. And we have another one of these big seed ones, so I'm going to put it in the T3 for now. Keep that MTI going up. This is a 400, these ones are lowest. Is this one lower? Yeah. Then we want to take the seed lermas out. Replace them with the flowers. Increase oxygen. Perfect. Awesome, dude. This is looking really good. Like we're getting some stuff done here. Yeah, we're doing good. Let's go place that other. Assuming we still have the right stuff. Yeah. Always good to check before you go. Okay, now we have the right stuff. Go place one in here, because why you need to place one in here first is because you need your iridium rods, so you can build more rockets, so you can bring down more iridium and uranium meteors. So We'll do that next. I'll do that here in a minute, but I'll place this one right here real quick. Okay, so now we want to place this guy, and then we'll start looking at what we need to build rockets. Let's just get, what did we need? A bunch of titanium. Titanium and iron and super alloy. And super alloy can be kind of hard to come across, but we can also make it at the crafting table, so it's not like impossible. We just don't have a whole, like, a bunch of excess of it right now. But soon we will, Okay, so now we're going to build a rocket launcher. Or whatever it's called, the rocket thing. And really, we should probably build another grass spreader to out the oxygen and help our biomass. We need super alloy times 3. So that's enough to build this guy. Where do we want to build this guy? I'm gonna build our rocket like right around here. This thing's huge. Really? Wish I could pick that up. Not enough power. We're just a little over what we need. I don't know if I don't have enough stuff to build this one. But we could build some more solar panels for now. Yeah, let's just do that. Because we have 2 aluminum on us, which means we can build 2, so we need just some extra stuff here. But we gotta remember, we got all the drills and stuff going too, or all the ore extractors. So that's also taking up some... what else? Just silicone? Always silicone, huh? That's... At least we have the ability to kind of buzz around a little faster. And not just walk around. That's nice. Warning. Okay, I think that's enough. So our power grid is wanting, but, you know, until we find some good stuff, it's just the way it's going to be. That's just the way it is. Okay. So there's that. Let's go ahead and go back and see what we need to build a rocket to get some uranium. So we can build more nuclear power. So we can build more rockets. So we can build more... Yeah. Rid of this crap. So we're gonna need that. Alright. So we need these. So this one attracts, it's an attracting rocket that attracts uranium. And this one attracts that. So we need a rocket engine with 2 super alloys. It takes 2 of those, doesn't it? Two super alloys, and then 3 cobalts, was it? Something like that? Something like that. Now these will also give us some type of heat. It gives us a global heat generation bonus by multiplying it by 1,000. So let's go ahead and get this one going. The uranium will fall in, we'll gather that up, use those to make more rods, to make more power, so we can, yeah, continue on with our adventure. There she goes. Salute, everybody. There goes our first rocket. That's an unfortunate placement. That means that some of that's going to get lost up there. Okay. There we go. Heat's going up. What do we need to build another one? Let's go this way. Holy crap, that almost hit me. We're hovering. We are hovering. Okay, so that's done. Luckily, the uranium and the iridium, when they actually do hit, they don't disappear, so they stick around. So we can go back. What I like to do is eventually wait till the rocks disappear, because the rocks will eventually go away. And then we can go looking just for the uranium. And it sticks out more. A little soon, I know, but I'm just trying to get some extra iron. So we're not hovering over here. We can build some extra bases underneath it. So, like I said, this is kind of an unfortunate area for this one to hit, because sometimes they get lost inside that mountain. If you're familiar with this game, you know that you can get lost inside the mountains too, so... So there's that. Oh man, but it's already starting to take place, you know, it really is starting to look good. And there should be 5, about 5 per meteor. Can I get into my thing here? Actually, I wanted to go this way, didn't I? To build these. That way we don't got anybody freaking out that we're hovering. Hold shift, general change. Okay, do we still have enough to build another one of these? No, we do not. Okay. Get rid of this uranium. And a lot of times, guys, this is the pace at which I run in this game. I'm just constantly running, flying fast and going. Come on. What a piece of junk. That one. That one. There shouldn't be anything in there. There we go. I think that's 5. Oh, there's another one. Okay. Maybe it's 6 per one. That's cool. Let's go check the other one. Get some iridium and then we'll go look for the other uraniums that fell. Yep. Nothing. That one might not be able to extract that yet. We don't have any food, so... We might need the T2, I think, to get that one done. And going. Where did this hit? I thought there's several of them hit over here. Let's say they better not disappear. They usually don't, so. They usually don't, but you know how that goes. You just never know. That's 4, I think. Nice. Is that it? I think there's going to be more once these rocks disappear. That's usually why I wait for them to disappear. They're just a little bit more visible when they do. So. Alright, let's see if we can get some food. We have enough for 3. Okay, that'll work. That's gonna piss me off. Go ahead and take these. We're gonna make a rod. That way we have enough room to store it. Got some of it in there, but we'll go ahead and try to keep these together. Not those. Gotta remember to gather our food. Okay. So all of this needs to be sorted out. We'll definitely come through and sort this stuff out. Eventually. 40 health, yeah, see the bean is 60 health. Well, alright, well, I guess we're gonna call it good there. I mean, we were able to get quite a bit of stuff done this time. We got our ore extractors up, we got our rocket launchers up, we got our water up, we got all these different things going, we've got our power grid going, and very soon we'll have a lot more than that going because we'll have basically everything's going to just start really skyrocketing from here, literally, and we'll just do that then. So, but for now, we'll call it good, and we'll come back next time and we'll build. We'll just keep doing even more stuff. We probably need to put another grass spreader in, get our biomass up, get all this stuff going a little bit more, and go from there. But until next time, you guys take care. Hey, if you like this game, make sure you're liking the videos. Make sure that you leave me a comment on the videos. And subscribe to the channel. Even just liking it really helps out the channel in a lot of ways. If you guys, if you do enjoy it, make sure you like it. And then, yeah, let me know if you have any suggestions. You know, I am recording these back to back, so I'm not gonna. I'm just playing it on the weekend. I have a full-time job, so I don't have a lot of time to dedicate to, you know, other things like live streams and doing these continually. But we'll do what we can and keep playing and have fun. So. You guys take care, like I said, and we'll see you on the next one, alright? Energy out. See you later, guys.